I like how I moved the deer.
I like you just popped out. Hello. Oh.
All right, I'm gonna use like I have too many sticks. We need to make. Oh, that's right. We can make the stick holders bigger, right? Like holding an R or something, right?
We have so much food that even this,
Yeah,
like this new deer has no place.
I'm not even worried about food anymore. We're in a post-food economy. I like how we've managed to fill up both of our rock holders.
One day it will be useful.
I mean, think of all the paths we can build.
That's one reason why I've left this place like pathless for now. Is just the idea of like maybe in the future we'll think of like some sort of elaborate design. Maybe we'll do it outside too, you know, we'll get some exterior decoration for our lawn.
Yeah. You can build rock walls.
I do know we can build rock walls. I feel like that's less of a luxury design.
I filled up my berry pouch. I got 24 blueberries in there.
All right, there we go.
Life is good. There's another one.
Does the lighter run out of fuel? No, which is why I just keep it out all the time.
Yeah, it doesn't get hot or anything. It's just magic lighter. I'm going to destroy this. Because we need a bigger one.
That's fair. Damn. Savage.
Yep.
With a katana.
Yeah, it's the only way to destroy things. All right, then we're going to put another stick holder down. It's going to be an extra large one.
I'll show
Oh,
you
yeah, there we
something
go.
extra large.
Extra large stick holder.
Yeah, it's called my hand.
Wait.
There you go.
Wait a minute.
It's for holding an extra large stick. I can't cut this tree. It has become one with
Is
the
it the
earth.
one side of the rock?
Yeah. Oh, I got
Yeah,
it.
no, it spawns every time.
I got it. Savage.
Yeah, you have to do downwards attacks.
No, I gotta crouch into the rock.
I might do it too, yeah. Okay. We need sticks.
Well, what a coincidence.
We need so many sticks. I'm going to take the log holder and make it into a stick holder and go get some sticks.
Yeah, like the log holder is pretty much only useful on these, like, you know, big platforms, I feel.
Cut a wedge out of the wall? Why do we need a wedge in the wall?
Well, it's almost built.
Wait, what is?
The larger stick holder. 17 out of 24.
Oh! Yeah.
I had a
I'm also going to try and get some rabbits so I can make a stick bag. So I can carry even
Yeah,
more
I need to
sticks.
do this too at some point.
Same with the rock bag. And a quiver would be nice too.
There we go. I was gonna say, why will my platform not allow me to levitate? I could use some rabbits.
Yep. Rabbits spawn like way to the. I wish this game had a compass. The direction you're
Well, it
facing.
does have a
like, way
compass.
that way. Oh yeah, we just picked it up. Never mind. I can stop complaining.
I
But
feel
yeah,
like,
way-
I feel
way
like
over
we stopped deforesting this area for a little while, allow stuff to grow again.
It's because we quit the game. When you reload, everything respawns.
Well, I mean trees and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If we let
That's
them get thicker, we let them grow bigger around here.
Well, I'm just saying we can just quit the game. Though.
I understand this concept.
It does
I'm
the
just
same
saying.
thing.
We treat this area nicely with respect.
We don't have to. It's magic. Everything just comes back. You can also make poison arrows, but I don't like the poison arrows because I can't see them working. You know, fire arrow, you shoot it at them, and they're like, "Oh, I'm on fire, I'm dying." I'm like, "Yeah, damn right you are." Poison arrow, I can't tell.
I like the logic behind that.
Might be better, but no. Nice. Now I built so many of them. Wait. There's the keg and there's the like aging thing.
Also,
There's two different
I
ones.
have a water skin.
Nice. Yeah, fill it up with the turtle water though, not anything else. Cause
Yeah, yeah. No, that's sensible.
you can't empty it without drinking out of it. So when I filled mine up, I filled it up with like polluted water.
Oh, that's really not good.
So I had to drink it.
Dear,
I have killed this rabbit.
they've seen me. Oh my god, there's so many deer here, but there's nothing else.
Oh man, oh dear. Oh, I'm out of fire arrows.
That's so cruel.
What?
Just the thought of that. Also, I saw.
I didn't light him on fire.
Oh, okay.
I just was using a fire arrow.
Come back here, you damn little bastard. Damn it!
Rabbits are easy to catch with a bow.
I will never be that person. I prefer the Elmer Fuddyan method of just doing stuff like ridiculously hard. See, back when they spawned in our base, it was easy. Now they choose not to.
Oh, the log. Oh no.
There's so many of them, dog.
I've done it. I made a quiver. That's not what I wanted, but cool. Noid. Oh, never mind.
Oh my
log-
god, my game just freaked out for a second.
My log holder flipped again, but I got it back.
See, I can't kill a rabbit, but I killed that squirrel, no problem.
Yeah, they don't get fur though.
They don't, which is weird, because they're not
Yeah, right.
much smaller. I'm gonna go down on the beach for a second. I'm just kind of curious of this, because we haven't really touched on this area.
Yeah. Look around. See the world. I don't know. Like I said, I'm done with plants in Stardew Valley. All about trees now.
Alright,
So
well
much
there's
easier.
the mountain. I can see the mountain from this part of the beach.
How do I rock back? No, those are snowshoes. That's not a rock bag or a stick bag. I gotta kill more rabbits now.
You made
Humans.
the wrong thing somehow?
I've made the wrong thing twice. First, I made a quiver, which I didn't mean to make. Then I made some rabbit fur shoes, which I also did not mean to make.
I mean, a quiver for you is like...
It's
fine.
really nice. But I wanted the other thing more, is all.
Yeah, rabbit
Those-
shoes are 2 ropes, 3 rabbit fur.
Yeah. I gotta get 3 more rabbits. I don't know how to make the stick bag.
Alright, so we should actually start caring about plants, Nick. Ironically enough.
Why?
I know you said you're done with plants and all in Stardew, but in this, if you take marigold and aloe, you can make a health blend. You can make a super health blend with marigold, aloe, and coneflower. You can get an energy blend with coneflower and chicory, and a super energy blend with coneflower, chicory, and aloe.
So
Our garden could be useful.
I just made 4 of the super meds.
Well,
Oh, zombie! By having cannibal. Where'd he at? Where'd he go? He's over this hill. Don't scare away the rabbits.
I really want to know where this is located, that there is a snow-peaked mountain next to a beach that has, like, tortoises and everything like that, but also has Canadian geese and also has, like, crocodiles. It's like, where are we? Great.
It's like a
It
Minecraft
has a
world.
great white shark here.
Yeah, the ones in the water aren't though. They're a different kind of shark.
Okay. I feel like somebody has to, like, look up where you can find all of these creatures.
I found some snowberries. I don't know what those are.
If you go high up, it gets colder. Listen, I understand that. That doesn't look that high up. Oh, there's a Promethean running in circles on the bank down here with me.
Told you. I saw something.
He's actually super duper far away. He, like, ran away and despawned, so he's not my problem.
Also, if you can, kill some birds too. Feathers are pretty useful.
You really died in the plane crash. This is purgatory.
It seems like a nice place other than the cannibals. I'd give this like a 3 on I don't know what's a review site for like Travelocity? Did they do reviews? I don't know.
Whatever
It's in
that
the
one with the
commercial.
gnome is.
Yeah, exactly. Is that Travelocity? I don't know.
Probably.
There's so many rabbits. There's 5 rabbits.
Jesus Christ.
Die, rabbits. I need your parts.
A review site for hells. I like that idea.
But do you want it to be a really bad experience or a really good experience?
Yeah, is it like places that are getting reviewed poorly, or is it like people that are giving a positive review of awful things?
Yeah, because like a review site for hell would be like, you know, it wasn't that bad. 1 out of 5. Had a good time.
They peeled my
go
skin
again.
off from my eyelids to my toes. Wasn't that bad, though. I got to go to heaven after. Oh, man. Hold on, though. A review site for previous incarnations of your life from a Buddhist or, like, Hindu perspective.
Ooh.
I lived for 14 days as a grasshopper before a rodent ate me. It wasn't bad. I barely remember it.
Was insect. Do not recommend.
I lived
Was
as
great white shark. Good time.
I lived as a crocodile for 140 years. Life gets slow fast.
There is such a thing as living too long.
I don't recommend living past 140. Everything starts to ache after that. Oh yeah, give me that lizard skin, baby. There we go. This was just
Gary,
my
come on.
kink. I got to shoot Archduke Ferdinand. Tried insect build, didn't work in the current meta.
That's some like r/outside stuff.
I mean, that's Tierzu, so yeah.
Stick bag. I've done it. I have a bag of sticks.
It's better than stuff you could have other bags of.
What?
Bag of dicks.
Oh. That's true. They can be useful though. I mean,
So-
if these like weird candles had dicks, we'd have some.
Here's yeah, that's true, I guess. Here's the question for you, Nick. When you think of bag of dicks, right? Do you think literal bag of, you know, human peni, or do you think like somebody who's just got like a sack full of dildos?
Definitely the first one.
It's definitely a
dicks, not
darker
dildos.
image, though. Well, like I mean, they're fake dicks.
Yeah, that's not the same though. Now, how do I build a rock bag? Just building a bag for things. My life now,
I mean, it's like an okay life, right?
I guess.
Like, I mean, objectively speaking, like, it's better than, like, the previous lives that you had in this world. Why is that so glitchy? Jesus Christ, it's so stretchy. The plant life on that is too much.
Rock bag. I've done it. I can
I
carry.
I actually have broken textures, Nick. Like, he keeps on looking at himself, and he doesn't have armor on. I actually have no textures for certain gear.
It's okay.
Yeah, but it makes me feel bad.
You realize the gear probably just went on your face.
No, he keeps looking at his hands.
I know, but that's just the animation they have. It probably went somewhere else.
Well,
Though.
isn't like the first step in getting like, what you call it, armor, the lizard armor, like putting it on your hands?
You might have had other armor on already. I don't know. I can look at you. We'll come to the bottom of this.
This is the problem of not having the ability to swap into, you know, third
person,
person here.
I can carry 20 sticks. 20 sticks.
Wow, you're a resilient raccoon. You get to live.
Why do I eat these snowberries? Oh, do not eat these berries. Bad time.
Is that the poison one?
I don't know. I thought they were snowberries. What are these? Yeah, they're called snowberries. That sounds so nice, though.
Yeah, I know that there's blueberries and then there's the poison ones.
Just watching you.
Oh, hey.
This thing is not very smart.
That's the one I attacked. I let him live because he survived like an attack by a katana.
Oh.
Yeah. You know what? He came back because he wanted revenge.
Don't yell at me, Mr. Promethei.
Oh wait, is he back here now?
No.
Wow, Dick took away my new armor piece.
You gotta block.
I didn't
So you're
expect him to make
100%.
that distance.
What's he have on his leg? You see his leg? Oh, it just disappeared. He had something on his leg.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, whatever.
Taking him back home.
Collect some sticks on the way.
They cover an absurd amount of ground. Excuse me?
Excuse me? Oh, behind us. Oh, it's coming right for me.
I was gonna say, is the man I'm carrying still alive?
A deer spawned outside of him.
Oh, he just jumped off a cliff?
Yeah, he's out of here, I guess.
Oh, no, he's coming back.
He has a club. I'm gonna shoot you.
They keep trying to get serious by coming back with weapons, and we just don't care.
Headshot. It was actually a headshot. That first one hit him right in the eye.
See, what we do now is we create, like, essentially... So, this is a weird thing to say. I've been watching Jason Momoa's Frontier, if you know about that show.
I saw that on Netflix, but I don't know what it is.
It's a show where he plays a trapper in the colonial era of, like, the Hudson's Bay Company.
I watched a bit of that, and then I kind of just forgot to. It seemed alright, though, yeah.
It's one of those shows where it's like you can tell it's very obviously an American television show because the British are unbelievably evil in it. And it's like, listen, I understand that the British were doing some absolutely terrible stuff. Literally not every British person could have been evil. And that's how it's constantly played.
Hey, if you made it to the base, come back and get the this other body.
Alright. But it's
actually, no. Hurry up, yeah.
It's literally played as every British person is evil, and he has like a bunch of roving little areas where he just like skins animals, basically, and like temporarily lives.
Go get the stick. 6.
And that's how I feel like we are right now. Is just we need to set up a bunch of roving little like huts and stuff in the wilderness that we can temporarily stop in to like skin our prey and like burn the bodies of our enemies. We need to learn from Jason Momoa's historical fiction life.
What's the show about evil Brits? Frontier.
Unbelievably evil. Like clearly a situation where some person went, I just want to make a show where the British are impossibly evil people.
This thing can hold so many sticks.
Also, they're definitely pushing that noble savage thing with the natives. And it's just like, it's very cringy where like constantly there's this one old native woman who's sitting there talking about like this young native man, how he's just like no better than the Europeans because he wants to kill them. And it's just like, okay, that's a little bit weird. And it's just trying to portray that like, oh yeah, natives have honor except this guy. And it's like, what?
I still can't light fires. Oh, got it. Oh, a deer just ran through the fire right when I lit it, but it didn't light on fire.
That was shame, isn't it?
So scary. Oh, now it's glitching out. It's doing the thing. That's fine. Stay there.
Like one of the first scenes with the British guys, he just like stabs a young man to death.
Yeah, I think I remember that. I remember some of it.
So to be honest, that whole show is people just not having honor. And I get that the point of it is probably supposed to be like, you know, humans are pragmatic and will do anything for success and wealth, but like everybody is corrupt in this show. And everyone is also equally stupid. Like their whole plan is, oh, Jason Momoa's character is like Irish Native American, so we'll send an Irishman and he'll respect that.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I'm just like, I don't think that's
plan.
how that works. And then at the end, he's just like, why would I care about that? It's like, this is exactly what was stupid about that plan. Who's going to sit there and go, I respect that they sent an Irishman. I can believe that you aren't lying to me. Also, that thing is full of sticks.
What? Holy shit. It has so many sticks.
And we still have more sticks up top, too.
Yes.
We actually just have all the sticks now.
Let's sleep. I'm so happy.
Man, imagine like living in a world where people still believe that way. Like if modern day America people would sit there and go, well, we can't trust the Irish because they're Catholic, so they must
many
be
people think
allied
that way.
to the
What are you
Pope.
talking about?
People in America still don't trust the Irish.
I'm not saying everybody does. I'm saying people think
No,
that way.
no, I'm not meaning
all
like on an
people.
individual basis here. I'm talking about like if it was a cultural norm to sit there and go like, you know, we can't trust this human because they're from this area of the world. It's like, well, like, what are you talking about? We kind of acknowledge that that's crazy unless you're like really xenophobic.
The skull lamp takes 31 cloth.
And if you're
The ceiling one
xenophobic,
does.
it's kind of usually like apparent nowadays.
I don't trust the Catholic.
That's the thing that I can't believe America had as an issue at one point in the history of it. Like, it just seems so strange to me that people used to go, well, they're loyal to the Pope, not us.
Need a birdhouse.
Listen, I'm not talking about American politics lately, which is a lot of identity politics. I'm talking about how it's absurd to me that at one point they would literally look at other white people and just make up rules about why they can't trust other white people. Like, if you're going to be xenophobic, it's one thing to sit there and say, oh, they're stuck in the death trap again, Nick.
Yeah.
It's one thing to sit there and go, they're a different group of people than us. But it's so far-reaching to go, I don't trust this other sect of Christianity enough that I think that we need to, like, not let them vote. It's a good question of why you didn't trust the Pope. I don't know why Americans at one point in history did not trust the Pope. It's not like the Pope had a whole lot of a political agenda going on back at the time. In fact, I would argue that the Pope still does not have a very strong political agenda other than please get the molesters out of the church. I mean, I know that there are some popes that are pretty political, but like, what, was America worried that the Catholics were going to overthrow America and make it like an HRE nation?
JFK was the first and last Catholic president.
Maybe that's why he was assassinated.
Maybe, yeah, I actually don't know.
That would actually be an absurd reason, but I want to spread that theory now on the internet.
It's totally possible. That wouldn't even be that absurd, honestly. Because it was very controversial that he was Catholic when he was elected.
Which is so weird to think about. Because, again, what does that matter at all?
People care. My friend thought that Obama was Muslim.
A lot of people did, but the reason why that got a fuss out of people was a bit more obvious, I think.
True. It's just like, it's one of those things they saw on Facebook once, I think. And it's like, that's true.
Stupid people that read Facebook stuff and believe it is so weird.
I went to
love
his
that thing of DeVoe going, would a Mormon hire? I think it was moron, not Mormon.
I don't think so, because we're talking about religion things.
No, but I think she said moron.
I see.
Did she say Mormon?
I don't even know who that is.
Betsy DeVoe is the like person in charge of education in America now.
Oh, right, that person.
The one who was
All right,
like,
I
we
remember
need to
now.
give everybody guns for bears.
I remember now.
Did she actually say Mormon?
Apparently. I believe him.
I feel like a Mormon would hire her, yes, because Mormons don't seem to have problems hiring Christians.
Sort of take what you can get.
Well, also because Mormonism is like an evolution of Christianity, and I think they acknowledge that. The same way as like Muslims acknowledge it.
What are you doing right now?
I was just gonna hop on there and see if I could. Oh, it moves out from underneath me.
Yeah, it does. Got some more logs down. I'll come back and go out of the way. Chop some more logs down.
Why did we get on it?
What?
All right.
Don't yell at us.
Ugh.
This thing's yelling at us.
The second that I went, I heard in the background, I hate it. Man, that's a really tall tree. Wonder how much stuff we'll get out of it.
Always 4. No more, no less. You get 4.
Seems unfair.
Kind of does, yeah. I wish deerskin was actually used for things. Like crafting. Kind of isn't.
Nick, you are incorrect.
What?
This one gave me 5.
What? It's a new world.
It was a very big tree, in fairness. Wait, it was moron. I just never learned how to fucking read.
That changes a lot.
To be fair, not that different. I mean, I think there's a big difference between Mormons and morons, but there's definitely a lot of overlap. Mostly because my only encounter with a person who was like actively preaching Mormonism was like a 17-year-old who thought that it was a good sell to say, well, you get to travel around Canada for free. And I just went, why would I want to do that?
Good sell, though. That's a good sell, though.
No, because like I told him, like, no, I'm not interested in this. And he's just like, well, you know, one of the things that we get to do is we get to travel around the country, you know, for free. You get to see the country. I'm like, but that doesn't make me want to worship your God anymore. Like,
I'm just saying, you're making, like, that wouldn't be a sell for you, but a lot of people, they'd be like, yeah, I would do it for that.
You would join a religion just to travel around?
Free travel is all right, yeah.
Yeah, but like for 60% of that travel, you're supposed to be preaching at people.
Okay, yeah. I guess if I was like one of the the roadies, you know.
Well, no, like I mean that's a tenet
background
of Mormonism is if you are like going on your like pilgrimage around, you have to like tell everybody to worship Jesus Christ in the fashion of Mormonism.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, that's why I was just like, that's a dumb sell, because like you're telling me, hey, we can have you all over Canada. It's like that, yeah, sure, whatever. And they're like, okay, but you got to preach. And it's, well, you lost me.
Yeah,
I don't want to work. I don't want to stay in somebody else's house just because like you want me to preach to somebody in Nova Scotia. Also, I want to point out, he approached me while I was at, like, a bus stop. And so it was just me sitting there, like, I will humor him to waste time until the bus gets here.
Yeah, they usually come to the door around here.
The Mormons?
I don't know. I never listen.
It's usually Jehovah's Witnesses who come to doors.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Mormons
either
seem
way,
to pester you at, like, bus stop.
I usually just tell them to, like, screw off and they leave.
Dude, there was so many of them, though. It was like 7 boys, and I don't say men because they were definitely boys. 7
yeah,
boys.
they tend to be young people.
Who ranged from like 15 to like 19 showed up dressed in white button-up pressed shirts.
Yep.
And,
They're always dressed
you know, like neckties and all that stuff, right?
Sometimes size, yeah.
And then they were just like, hey, you want to be a Mormon? I'm like, no. I will listen to you because I'm waiting for a bus. Also, the guy did not appreciate when I told him that I was only listening to him because I was waiting for the bus to show up. But I feel incredibly good about having said that to him. Because seeing his face just sink when he realized that he was not going to get a convert and he was just talking for 20 minutes for nothing was amazing.
Good practice.
Yeah, like, honestly, he should have, like, you know, thanked me for it. He got to practice his speech, and he didn't get any judgment out of it until afterwards, when I told him that he wasted his time.
Hey, can you come over here and carry this rabbit fur?
I've been trying to get these logs off of this hilltop, but yeah, I can totally do that.
You're doing it wrong. You gotta... They fall to your right. Just stand with your right to the cliff, and they fall down. I don't understand how this is...
I didn't know they fell to the right. I thought they just fall down.
They clear... You're holding them, and you're right.
Ah,
and then
they
fall
tried to kill me!
Right. What are you talking about?
They tried to kill me!
It's blueberries, not hops. What? 800 profit versus 300. That's a big difference.
Blueberries are like a much more influential crop, I would say, in the modern world.
Why can I only carry 3 rabbit fur at a time?
The
Especially when the thing I'm trying to craft takes 7.
In this world is absurd.
The thing I'm trying to craft takes 7. So like no matter what, I'm gonna need to make another trip. I don't know. I put a marker on it.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I'll have to run back and drop these 3 off.
See, what I need to do, though, is I need to have the ability to switch out to my handgun so I can run faster.
There is a handgun in this game. I found a part of it once. Like, you find parts. I blew up, like, a little tunnel, and it was like, here's a part of a handgun. So what?
That's actually all there is. It's not a full gun. You can just make a part of a handgun. I'm winded.
I hear you breathing, yeah.
No, it's actually one of them.
It's kind of weird.
One of them.
What if we get a headshot on the deer? Think it'll do more damage? The answer is no. It's still alive. Good shot, though.
Damn straight.
And
yeah, okay, Nick.
Oh,
Looking at the
damage.
texture of these berries, those are definitely the berries that were poison.
Well, there's like, I thought there were 2 different kinds of poison ones. Because the snowberries don't make anything. You can't combine them. So there's another kind of poison one that you can combine and make the arrows.
Yeah, I was just meaning that there's one that's like actually like toxic to your health.
Well, there's 2.
I mean, like
The bear.
can I like is how many? Is there any more rabbit fur around here? Or is it just the one?
There's 2. There should be.
Oh wait, there it is. One was underneath a rock. The rock must have spawned in the middle of our travels and trapped that skin beneath it.
Entirely possible.
The worst part is that is entirely possible. Yeah. Hey, lizard.
Not included making it into something. Yeah, see that maybe that's why then, because when you make the things into like beer, it becomes a lot more worth it.
How
And you can't really do anything with blueberries.
How feasible do you think it would be
Wait.
for a person to sit there and like play a lot of video games where they make
This is
stuff?
deer skin, not rabbit fur.
Oh, that's different.
I can use the rabbit fur things too, but interesting. Okay, what?
How good do you think a person could get if all they did was like play video games and stuff about marketing, and then tried to like run a business?
So like, what, they played a lot of like Game Dev Tycoon?
They played a lot of Tycoon games. They played a lot of like Harvest Moon and Stardew and stuff like that. They played a lot of just insert video game where you have to micromanage a lot, and then they just went, I'm gonna run a restaurant or something like that, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
There could be somebody who could manage it. I think that for the most part it would be overwhelmingly bad.
I don't think you can make wine with it, but definitely jam, which is pretty worth it. Right. Maybe someone got... What kind of tycoon game is that, like, realistic?
Well, it's not a matter of realism. It's just a matter of, like, do you think somebody could learn enough from one to at least be quasi-successful?
I don't know. Our sticks are empty.
I'll show you something that's empty.